Alright, today we're making a mini corner to corner coaster. So if you've done corner to corner before, it's very similar to that, except instead of 3 double crochet, it is 2 half double crochet. So that's why it's mini. It's not super stretchy, which is nice for what we're using it for. This one is about 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. Of course, you can make it whatever size you want. That's just the size I'm doing. The materials today are Cupcake, my cat, a size F crochet hook, scissors, yarn needle, which I've got over here, and then I'm using worsted weight yarn. I'm just using acrylic today. Ideally, you'd probably want to use cotton, but I don't have any pretty cotton right now, so this is what I'm using. So we're just going to start off with a slip knot, and then, so this is going to be in different steps, if that makes sense. And I'll explain as we go, and then the written pattern will be in the description box below. So step 1, chain 4, and then in that 3rd and 4th chain from hook, 3 and 4, you're gonna half double crochet. There's Cupcake. So half double crochet, if you can't remember, is just yarn over, insert hook, ignore the cat, yarn over, pull through, so you have the 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through. So that's half double crochet. I am planning to do a series, I think, of just basic crochet stitches and stuff. Okay, Cupcake, that's enough. Thank you for your contribution. Okay, so that was step 1. I will repeat it when we get back to it. So step 2, you're gonna chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn. So we're repeating step 1 actually first. Sorry, I got a little confused. So we're repeating step 1. That's how we start every row. So chain 4, in the 3rd and 4th chains, you're going to half double crochet, and sometimes you got to finagle it a little bit to get into those chains. So 1 and 2. So that we just repeated step 1 again. And then step 2 is slip stitch into the chain 2 from the prior row, which was the beginning of this row. So you're going to slip stitch there, chain 2, and then half double crochet twice in that same space. 1 and 2. And we're just going to repeat that until it is the size we want. So again, you're going to start every row with step 1, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, a half double crochet in the 3rd and 4th stitch from hook. So if I can get this to cooperate. So 3rd and 4th. So that we repeated step 1 again. And then step 2, we're slip stitching into here, into that chain 2 area from before, chain 2, 2 half double crochet. Repeating step 2 again, we're slip stitching in that chain 2 space, chain 2, and 2 half double crochet. And see, this is why it's called corner to corner, is you're working, if you can see, from one corner to the other corner. So we're just going to repeat, starting each row with step 1 and then doing step 2 across, and we're just going to repeat the that sequence until it is the size that you want. Again, I'm aiming for about 4.5 inches. So I'll get back to you once we reach once we reach that point. Alright, so I think I did a total of 9 rows, but it's about like 4.5 inches. It doesn't need to be any exact number of rows, but that's the size I want it, about the same size as the other one. So now what I'm going to do, so we started each row with the step 1 and then step 2. So step 3, you're going to chain 2, have it turned, chain 2, and then skip to that first chain 2 space from before. You're going to slip stitch there. And so that's what you're going to be starting all of these rows with, for decreasing back into the other corner. So that's step 3. And then step 4, you're going to chain 2, 2 half double crochet in that space, and slip stitch into the next chain 2 space. And you're going to repeat step 4 all the way across this row until you reach the last one. You're not going to work in the last one. You'll just be doing a quick slip stitch there. So I'll follow you to the end of this row and maybe do one more row. So slip stitch, chain 2, 2 half double crochet. Slip stitch, chain 2, 2 half double crochet. Slip stitch, chain 2, 2 half double crochet. And so this is going to, see here we have this space and this space. We're going to work in this space, slip stitch up here, and that's going to be the end of this row, because we want to decrease basically as we go. So chain 2, half double crochet, half double crochet, slip stitch, and then turn. So we're going to do step 3 again, which is the chain 2 and slip stitch in that first corner there. And now step 4, which is chain 2, 2 half double crochet, slip stitch in next chain 2 space. Chain 2, 2 half double crochet, slip stitch. And you're just going to repeat steps 3 and 4 until you get to the end and your cat comes back to help. So I'll meet you once we are near the end so I can show you how to finish it off. Okay, so Cupcake will continue to help you, and I'm just finishing up this is a whole separate kind of crocheting while your cat pets herself on you. slip stitch, chain 2. Okay.
What do we do with
Yes.
the rest of your fabric?
I put it away, sweetheart. It's my daughter. So you're gonna, not right now, sweetie. Slip stitch, chain 2, half double crochet 2. There's cat hair in it. Slip stitch in that chain 2 space there. And then this is how I like to finish off. I like to finish off with step 3 one more time, just because I feel like that makes the sides more consistent. So then I'm just going to chain 1, girly, it's all right, fasten off, and then weave in the ends. Just a moment. All right, so I wove the ends in and it's done. Cat hair is optional. Cupcake left when I said she couldn't eat the ends that I was weaving in. But yeah, I think it's really nice. I really like the texture. Yeah, and I'm planning to use this stitch for some other things. I really want to make like a mug cover or something. So that should be coming soon, hopefully with less cat hair. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you liked it, push the like button. If you didn't, push the dislike button. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment if you have any ideas or if you're gonna make one. You know, tell me what color. I'd love to know. Yeah, see you next time.